We've helped people rekindle old flames on the show before.
Yeah.
And when I say we, I mean Jose, Alexis, and I. And
What are
then
you talking about?
the other person usually barges into the conversation all pouty and sad and snuffs the flame right out.
Jeffrey, I love. I think love is fantastic. I think it's what we should
You don't have
wake-
to scream it into my ear.
Yeah, someone's overcompensating.
I'm just asking out of the bottom of my heart, Brooke, today, please, let's not give up on these people so quickly.
I feel like the only times you ever say that is when the people really have screwed something up.
I can feel you giving up already. I'm
Well,
just saying,
I just-
whatever happened, whoever said whatever to whoever, let's give them some grace.
Okay.
Let's give them some leeway.
Oh, no.
People
Yeah,
can
Brooke.
make mistakes. Let's be the healers that our listening audience deserves to hear.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
Is that so hard?
What did they do
Let's
wrong?
do it. Oh, we're
Appla-
clapping.
yeah, applause for that.
Okay.
Wait, you're applauding your own speech?
That's the
Hey,
type of
good
energy
job,
that we're
Jeff.
looking for
Hey,
here.
listeners, guess who the only person not applauding is?
Can we ask that of you today?
I feel like you're setting me up for something, but sure.
Wow.
Can't get a golf
A
ball.
half-hearted sure is the best we're going to do today, Thomas. So
Thomas-
we're in a mildly safe place. She says she'll behave. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Thomas.
We're ready to hear about the date that you went on. Tell us about who it was with.
So it was with Marie,
Okay.
and she is somebody that I knew in middle school.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Hey.
when I said old flame, I didn't realize it was that far back.
Really old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Did you guys slow dance at a middle school dance before?
No, we were never close.
Oh, okay.
She actually beat me up
Oh.
when I was a kid.
Beat you up?
Well,
She's like
Yeah.
giving you a swirly. You're like, you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Is she still scary or?
No, she's not as scary.
Okay.
You know, women are a little bit intimidating to me, but she's not nearly as scary anymore.
Did
Okay.
you, wait,
Okay.
did she remember that you're the guy that she beat up?
Yeah, so maybe I'm jumping ahead too much, but when I went out on the date with her, I actually wore a boxing helmet, like a boxing like headgear.
That's so funny.
That's
you're
amazing.
like, rematch. Let's do this.
Yeah. We're adults now. Let's go.
What did-
Round two.
What did she say when you showed up wearing that?
She laughed. She thought it was great. She knew exactly what it was.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God.
That's
That-
actually pretty funny.
How did you guys reconnect?
Just through a dating app.
Oh, wow. You guys matched on a dating app. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm like recently divorced. So I got on the dating app and she was on there. And I didn't recognize her.
Wow.
Like I sort of recognized her, but not completely.
You're like, can I get a picture of your fists coming towards my face? Then I might recognize it.
But it is kind of crazy how many people like stay in town. Like after middle
Yeah.
school and high school, like you're all in the same community still. That's great.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool.
Yeah, so what'd you guys end up doing for the date?
Well, I just texted her like, hey, just want to meet up for dinner. We just went to like a sports bar and had some food and
Oh, that made
Yeah.
your headgear not stand out as much since you're in a sports bar.
You guys here for the boxing match?
Big fan. Big fan.
yeah.
What was the chemistry like?
I thought we had like great chemistry at first. I thought we had great chemistry. I thought everything was like good, you know, conversation, like energy, the whole thing. Like it just felt like we had a really good dynamic at first.
At first, you
Why do
keep
you-
saying
yeah.
that. What happened
Yeah.
later?
So like, I guess this was a dumb move on me, but I told my mom, you know, it's a small community, so we all
Yeah.
kind of knew each other's parents and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And my mom actually ended up showing up on the date.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I feel like my parents do the same. If I was like, you remember the blankety blanks from church?
Wait, did
they'd
she,
be like,
like-
oh, we want to say
Brooke,
hi.
Brooke, don't give up on love yet. I can see it in your
Look at her
eyes. You're ready to
face.
quit on
It's
this.
just
Look at her
feeling.
face.
It's feeling bad. How
Hold
long?
on.
How long was the interaction with your mom? Please tell me it was like. Oh,
No, don't put the
how do you-"
judgment.
And then she left.
Don't finish that sentence.
How long did she stay on your date?
She didn't stay that long. I mean, she showed up, said hi, gave her a hug, but like, I didn't tell her to come meet up with us. So I hope that she didn't think it was like set up or something by me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, it could just be that like suddenly there's the adult sexy version of you, and then when you introduced the mom, all she could see was the dorky junior high version of you that she beat
that's
up.
harsh.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Some people in this room actually use their moms as their wingman to this day.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Alexis?
I do think a guy would like me more if it's dinner.
No,
it
but like
sounds like it didn't work out quite that well for you.
No.
you say that the chemistry changed totally after the mom, so you're thinking that's where everything went wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the date didn't last much longer after that. Like, we pretty much just, like, we paid, we hugged,
Oh,
and that was it. Yeah.
Not even like a chest bump.
yeah.
Sports bar, I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some physical
Some
contact.
sort of bro activity, but okay.
Have
And
you guys-
Yikes.
have you reached out to her since that happened?
Yeah, and it's nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
Wow.
Has your mom tried reaching out?
She better not have. Like, I didn't ask her to.
Oh my God.
Well, we'll find out for sure when we play a song, come back, call Marie for you, your old middle school bully.
I just want to, like, let you guys know that she did beat me up, but I did get a few licks in, too. So it wasn't like a
What?
complete
Okay.
loss.
All right.
While you're on the ground, swinging upwards.
Okay. Well, we're going to do it right after this with your second date update. Hold on. You know, they say in middle school, if a boy is ever mean to you, it's because secretly he actually likes you and he just doesn't know how to show it.
That's true.
Sometimes it's true in adulthood.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize when a girl in middle school roughs you up, it means she wants to go on a date with you 20 years later.
Yeah, it's a long play.
See if you've manned up at all in that time.
Oh, that's why I never got beat up by any girls.
Because that's how Thomas reconnected with a woman named Marie from back in his middle school days. They went out to dinner together, and the weird part of it was when Thomas's mom showed up unannounced halfway through just to say hi to Marie again.
Oh my gosh.
So that obviously threw a wrench into the romance part of the date, and hasn't seen her or spoken to her since. Brooke, is there any final things that you want to say to Thomas before you ruin it once we get Marie on the phone?
I mean, your mom ruined it sounds like. And that was a bad move on your mom's part. And you definitely need to have a conversation with your mommy about boundaries.
Yeah, and I promise, if you guys get me a second date, I promise I will not tell her about anything. I won't
Yeah.
tell her where we're going, nothing.
Seriously.
That's a good rule to live by.
Very
Yeah.
secretive.
All right, so I'm going to dial Marie's number. We're going to see what she has to say. You ready, Thomas?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Marie?
Yeah, who's this?
My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
This would
random.
be such a weird phone call to get.
Sorry.
Well, I'm.
Clue me in here. What's going on?
This is something we do called a second date update. And one of our listeners, Thomas, reached out to us because he says he went out on a date with you.
Dots are being connected. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So he's been
Good.
having trouble reaching you after the date, and he's not 100% sure why. He does have a little bit of a idea of maybe what caused it, though.
Well, not that it's any of your business, but I was on a business trip right after that date. I had to actually leave early to catch an early flight in the morning.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so maybe you
Yeah.
haven't called him back just because. Have you been just too busy? Were you-
Yeah, I just got in town.
Oh, were you planning on
this
getting
is
back with
simple.
Thomas then and having another date?
Well,
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe it's
Not just busy.
So maybe we were reading it right.
Huh.
What's going on?
yeah, it was kind of cool. I don't know if he said anything to you, but we knew each other in middle school. And
Yeah, we heard the story about how you actually beat him up once. And
yeah.
That sounds like a fond memory for you, the way you just said, yeah.
he told us that he wore headgear when he showed up to the date. Was that fun for you?
Well, it was right on the razor's edge of being totally too nerdy to be able to handle. But
You said
I can
edge,
see
though.
that.
It
Yeah.
wasn't fully...
You have to be really hot to pull off like wrestling headgear.
It's funny,
well, he's got that kind of like cute, nerdy Ryan Reynolds thing going.
though. Oh.
Okay, that's not a bad thing.
So he's the
Yeah,
ultimate
I like
guy?
You think Ryan Reynolds is nerdy?
No,
No,
he
she's
is
saying a nerdy version of
Oh,
him.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he kind of pulled it off because at first I was like, oh, God, no, please. Oh, please.
Yeah.
But then, it kind of was funny. And, like, it took care of the elephant in the room. I beat the snot out of him in sixth grade. So.
Well,
So
you
one-
sound like it sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, what else did you think about the date?
His mom
Yeah.
showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
al-
hoping you wouldn't bring
it's
that
pretty
up.
bad.
we also know about that. And he
I
says
did
he
not
had,
bring that have?
I
mean,
know.
His mother. I mean, are we back in 6th grade? Oh, my
I know.
head.
Well, in
I
his
know.
defense, he had no idea that she was going to just randomly showed up. He didn't invite her there.
He felt the same way. What you just said was like, oh my
Was
gosh,
it just
my
like,
mom.
did it bring you right back to junior high? Is that why?
Oh, yeah. No, just like, do I need a hall pass for a second date? I mean, it was weird. I mean,
You were excited to see his mom and like share some old stories.
oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's probably not the mood that you were going for, but
No.
can't you forgive him for that? It clearly wasn't.
It was out of his
His
control.
decision.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so maybe that's out of his control, but I was actually thinking about getting back in town and maybe giving him a call and going out again because it was, it was a great date up until that point.
Okay.
Then his mother called me.
Did you say called
What?
you?
Oh, no.
His mother called me.
How did she get your phone
What?
number?
I mean, it's a small town. We all grew up here. We all know each other. So, I mean, it
yeah.
was that she probably called my mother and got my cell phone.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
What did
Why?
she, what did she
Cringy.
say?
I get this call, and she says, "Why are you not calling my Tommy back? He had
No.
a wonderful time with you."
No.
Oh.
Oh, so getting a call from a radio station isn't making it better.
No.
They're asking
Yeah,
the same
why
thing.
aren't you calling our Tommy back?
Yeah.
So I
Oh.
was like, what fresh hell is this? I mean,
Oh,
is this
no.
what it's going to keep going on like? I don't know.
Dude.
Yeah, until you actually call him back and go on a date with him, clearly.
No,
But now
he
it's forced.
no, he has no idea that his mom called you. Do you know that?
I hope not.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I
I'm
just-
telling you, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows.
Yeah.
We should ask him if he has any idea because I almost called him Tommy.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thomas.
Our Tommy.
Our Thomas is on the other line listening. He's been there the whole time. He wants to talk to you, Marie.
Oh.
Yeah, hi,
Thomas,
Marie.
big boy voice when you talk to her now.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
yes.
so sorry.
I had no idea.
Oh
that
my
Oh my
she reached
head.
out to you, and I apologize. I don't know what compelled her to do that. I really apologize. I promise you, there
Oh,
will
my
be
head.
barriers. I will set up barriers for this in the future. It will never happen again.
Physical barriers, it sounds like, need to happen. Not just like,
Your mom told me on the phone, in addition to reaming me out for not calling me back, she also said that she's spoken to your ex-wife over the years, and just between us girls,
Oh, no.
he's hot in the sack.
No!
oh,
Hey, that's a ringing endorsement for
Is
you,
that-
Thomas.
Is
You
that like
got
the
you-
quote too? Hot in the
that's
sack?
bad.
In the sack. And I'm like,
Oh.
oh, no.
Thomas, is your mother right about that?
I actually just want to jump out of my second story window right now.
I feel like Jeffrey, of all people, has empathy for you. He's got a
Yeah.
mom like you have a mom like this. She signed you up for a dating app without you even knowing about it.
Yeah,
Like,
but then you,
Yep.
you just get used to having her in the room when you're kissing the girls
No.
and as you're
Oh,
picking the
no.
clothes.
Oh, boy.
She cheers you on. She actually does have a lot of knowledge about
I can
this.
see your mom like, let me just take some pictures
Yeah.
for memories.
Oh, bad.
I mean,
oh, I feel bad. Do you feel bad for him? You got to feel a little bad for Thomas.
Oh, no, I do. I feel really bad for him, but do I need to jump into that kind of mojo?
I know.
No, yeah.
doesn't sound like you could handle his type of mojo, according to his mom.
that's
It's a lot to handle.
challenge.
Mojo does sound like a mom word, doesn't it?
Well, Thomas, I do think that you need to take a little bit of responsibility here because apparently you told your mom that Marie wasn't calling you back.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, but I just didn't know that was going to turn into her calling and trying to get to the bottom of it.
Well, and I hope the conversation was, hey, mom, don't show up to my dates because now my date isn't calling me back.
Yeah, I definitely should have probably brought that up. I mean,
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you don't talk to your mother that way.
Oh, okay.
Marie, I just want to say, I'm so sorry that she reached out to you. I did not know that was going to happen. And then on top of all of that, we're on the radio right now and we're putting all this stuff out there. So I just want to say I'm I'm mortified that happened. And I'd really like to go back out with you. I just, I'm sorry about everything.
That sounds pretty sincere to me, to my ears, Marie. How do you feel about that?
Well, could you pinky promise me that your mom's not going to have anything to do with it?
Like I said, I'm going to definitely have a talk with her about like everything that's happened.
Maybe not.
Or just stop talking to your mom. Maybe that's the solution.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I can't stop talking to her. I mean, she is my mom, and
good boy. Good boy.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's...
So let us step in here for a second and ask Marie. Marie, would you like to go out on another date with our little Tommy? We'll pay for that date. Now that you know the whole story, you know everything.
The truth.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
I want to
cute.
pinch his little
Oh
cheeks
my
right
God.
now.
That's actually cute. I do feel like we need to call his mom in like an awkward Tuesday and like set some ground rules for you guys' relationship.
Did she just say yes because he's such a sexual dynamo?
Oh,
That's
the
what it is,
mom
isn't it, Marie?
The mom's actually wingmanning it.
No comment.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, nice.
this guy's got it.
Oh.
I guess you want to
Yeah.
thank your mom
No.
now.
Little Tommy Jr. going to be
Can we
coming on the
talk
way.
about something else?
Yeah.